He had a fairly early pick. He may be regretting starting on the outside now.
Inside in red then is the world champion Bartosz Zmarzlik. Alongside him in blue is Matej Žagar. Jack Holder in gate number 3 in white, and off the outside is Max Frick in yellow. Takes her out to go up, we're away. Great even start to the first turn. Zmarzlik just about and pushes into that first turn. Žagar follows him through. Frick's done well. Frick's done very well down the inside, down the back straight. Charges underneath Žagar. Forces his way into second place. Opportunist move there from the Australian. Smart stuff from him, but no surprise at all. Zmarzlik, it was level going to the first turn, but the inside run proved to be decisive.
It did absolutely nothing in it for all 4 riders on the way to the corner, but Max Frick really generating a lot of speed as he came off turn 2 on the first lap. Roared up the inside of Matej Žagar, but it's Zmarzlik that's stealing a march on this race, really opening up gap. Looks smooth, looks fast, looks comfortable on the bike.
Indeed he does. He's stolen a march on the opposition, that's for sure. Max Frick, with that stunning move earlier on in difficult conditions, has secured second place. One last blast down the back straight in heat number 2 for the reigning world champion to get his defence of his world title underway with the perfect start and 3 points. Do hope that the rain has stopped. It does look like the rain has abated for a moment here, so good news, and the racing continues. Line up then, Lambert on the inside in red. Gate number 2 in blue is Thompson. Matej Žagar coming out of gate 3. It hasn't abated. You can see the rain in the background. Excuse me, that's a mistake. Big mistake. It's still raining. Žagar out of gate number 3. And off the outside this time will be Leon Madsen, who's looking for better this time, who looked a little bit out of sorts in his first ride.
I'm sure he's made a lot of changes ahead of this race.
Here we go then. Oh, Robert Lambert.
Madsen.
Oh, fantastic. Leon Madsen's made a much better effort this time from the outside. Leon Madsen coming on strong, but Lambert's got it covered. He then slams the door shut, going down the back straight. Robert Lambert off that inside gate, certainly making it well. I thought for a moment Leon Madsen was going to be able to make his way through. Anders Thompson back in third place with Matej Žagar now beginning to try and strut his stuff back in fourth. But Robert Lambert, once you get your nose in front in these difficult conditions, you really then can control the race. Certainly Robert Lambert, looking like Dan Bewley, could go back-to-back heat victories.
Looking smooth, looking confident. I've got to say the bike working impressively well, really is pulling his arms out. And what I like to see is he's just using the edge of the dirt, which means that the dirt line is beginning to work after that rain that we've just been experiencing. So bodes well for the track later on in this meeting. But Leon Madsen, an improvement, but not enough.
No, not quite enough. Back in second place, doing a lot better this time. But Robert Lambert, just like Dan Bewley, joins him at the top of the D. Big heat this. Heat 12 on the inside is Ty Woofenden going along very nicely indeed in red. Gate number 2 in blue is Kim Nielsen. Gate 3 in white is Freddie Lindgren, and Matej Žagar off the outside. Then yellow. And as I say, for Matej Žagar, the wild card on 1 point really has to win the race. But you just sense with Ty Woofenden and the form of Ty Woofenden on the inside, he could well prove to be a hard man to beat here. So here we go then. Heat number 12 to complete 3 rides each. Woofenden's away. Freddie Lindgren just lifting, coming out of gate number 3. Woofenden's run wide, very wide indeed. Here comes Kim Nielsen. Can't quite get there. Freddie Lindgren in traffic, back in third place. Žagar's out the back. Lindgren lifting. Lindgren out of shape. But Ty Woofenden hits the front, has a sneaky look over his left shoulder, realises he's got it all under control. The battle for second is going to rage throughout the 4 laps, but Woofenden once again in charge.
Yeah, Woofenden, I'm not sure if he actually meant to run out to the dirt on the first turn. I think he just got a little bit more grip than he anticipated going into the first turn. Then he just had to live with it and ride it out, but he did it successfully. Kim Nielsen putting him under plenty of pressure down the back straight. Freddie Lindgren looking all out of shape on the first lap, but he's now putting Kim Nielsen under some pressure.
Here he comes, Lindgren through into second place. Kim Nielsen nearly running in the back of him, but a good ride from Freddie Lindgren. He was desperate for points and he nails that. But out in front, comfortably out in front, Woofenden wins again, going great guns tonight. Žagar on the inside in red, alongside him is Mikael Mikkelsen in gate number 2 in blue. Dan Bewley coming out of gate number 3 in white, and Martin Vaslik, another rider that's going to need points here. He's just faded away a little bit off the outside, failed to score in his last ride, and only 1 point in his second ride. So after a good start, he's just dipped out of the points in his last 2 rides, and he's got that outside gate. He's going to have to produce now.
Yeah, gate 4 has been working around the first turn, giving you a few options, but just sitting on 4 points. I really think he's going to need minimum of a second to give himself a shot in his last ride, but I'm sure he'll feel a win would be much better. But Dan Bewley, gate 3, going to be tough from there.
Indeed it is. Heat number 13. Here we go. Charging towards the first corner. Martin Vasilek has absolutely nailed that. Fantastic start from the outside from Vasilek after failing to score last time. Here comes Bewley! Bewley around the outside. Fantastic stuff from him. Superb. Matej Žagar now coming back into second place. Good hustling ride there from Žagar. I thought for a moment Bewley was going to get that. Would have been quite handy. He's going to have to work hard back in third place. And Mikkel Mikkelsen, who was a winner last time, is out the back. But Martin Vasilek showing a lot of character here. Only 1 point from his last 2 outings, Chris. Has hit the front, looking good now.
Yeah, and Žagar just starting to move out. That might open the door for Dan Bewley in third place. The dirt line just a bit heavy, a bit wet. Didn't work for Dan on that first lap. Having to put the brakes on there behind Matej Žagar. He's got plenty of speed, Dan Bewley, but Martin Vasilek out front needed 3 points in this race.
He did indeed. This is going to move him on to 7 points from 4 outings with a chance of the semi-finals with 1 ride to go. 18 then, excitement reigns here in Croatia tonight. On the inside in red is Patrick Dudek, needs points. Matej Janovski has had a disappointing night out of gate number 2 in blue. And Matej Žagar out of gate number 3 in white, the wild card. And Jason Doyle, who failed to score last time, going from the outside, made a stunning start from gate number 4 earlier on this evening. Needs another one here. He's on 7. At least a point, probably 2, will guarantee him. Doyle also has 2 race wins as well, so that's very useful when it comes to the conclusion of the qualifiers. Takes her up. It's great stuff from the inside from Patrick Dudek, but here comes, Žagar going down. Could be a restart, but Doyle has hit the front. He hopes